Second and 20, second play of the game, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
You backed up, and you run just what looked like sort of normal zone read play. Laylock bust sit for 18.
Yeah.
How much did that set the tone, and how much did that give you faith and confidence? Whatever you were doing different was going to work today.
Yeah, no, it set the tone for how we wanted to be the entire day. Preached to these guys all week, and this morning in our meetings that today is all about your mindset and your mentality. And Torrey did a great job getting up in there. The offensive line on that play got great movement, ID'd the right guys, went up to the backer, and the perimeter blocking by the receivers was awesome too. But Torrey ran hard. He ran with an unbelievable mentality of I'm going to be really tough to take down right here, and he was, and it put us in a great position to keep the drive going.
Ben, Brent talked about the challenges with the offensive line to win the line of scrimmage. Just how do you feel they responded to it?
Yeah, I mean, the cool thing about football, and I mean life in general, but football is that it's a never-ending response to the good and to the bad. You look back a week ago, we didn't play the way we wanted to, and not just them, but I think everyone would say that we didn't play to our standard that we have, and they took it personal. They did a great job of being of having great humility and taking the coaching that needed to be given to them, and they responded, and they just kept responding every play today, whether it was good, whether it was bad. I mean, they truly moved on to the next play, and again, I preached mindset and mentality. That's all I preached this morning. Not even a whole lot of schematics, just mindset and mentality, and they went out there and they answered the call.
Ben, what did you think of just the way that John played today? It felt like his decision making, his seeing the field was a lot better than maybe it was a week ago.
I thought he was really sharp today. I thought his eyes were great. I thought the decisions that he made to where the ball should go was really, really well and on point. His feet were great. I'm just proud of him and the response that he had. It's really easy to feel sorry for yourself, and he didn't do that. If he felt sorry for anything, he felt sorry for his teammates, because he really felt like he let them down. And the way that he was this entire week, his process, his preparation, his leadership, it was really good to see, and it was a really pivotal moment, I think, in his football playing career. But today, I mean, he was clean, did what winning requires. At the end of the day, he did what winning requires, and everything else kind of followed suit.
What about for you, I guess, personally? I mean, this past week's probably the first time you kind of had some criticism come your way. How do you feel like you handled that, the game plan that you were able to put together this week?
Criticism come my way? Yeah. You think it's the first time? That ain't the first time I've ever. But I wouldn't have even known. I didn't look into anything. I mean, I tell the players, don't listen to the outside noise, so I better be following my own instruction there. I just took it as a week that look at what we can get better, demand what we can get better at, and the same for the players that it is for me. So what could I get better at? And ultimately, it doesn't change. Put these guys in position to be successful, give them the tools to be successful, and that comes with scheme, that comes with technique, and that comes with mindset. And that was the big focus this week from myself. That was the big focus this week from the offense, and we got to keep on getting better.
And it seems like Isaiah just keeps improving each week. How valuable is a player like him, especially yards after catch?
He's a stud. Isaiah's a stud. Someone who's really reliable, someone who a lot of people trust, has a high football IQ. I mean, as soon as we put something in, show him the look, bam, he's got it. And that makes you feel good as a coach. That makes you feel good as a play caller. Speaking for John, that makes you feel good as a quarterback. And so Isaiah's a stud, great work ethic, really diligent, and understands the game of football and makes the plays whenever they come his way. Except for that drop on third down. I mean, what are we doing? Like, come on, Zay.
How good was it to get Giovanni involved today?
It's so good. I think he's right on time. From that injury, kind of getting him going a little bit against Kent State, getting him some more reps last week. I think he's ready to play ball. And Giovanni was great getting extra work in this week, asking to get extra work in. And what I mean by that is it's 9 o'clock at night and here comes Giovanni, knock on my door. He just wants to go over the call sheet again, just to make sure he's A-okay on it. And that says a lot to me. And, he's he's serious about what he does, and so it's really good to get him going.
Ben, you touched on Torrey, but to get him and Xavier
Yeah.
going today, especially with how the run game has kind of struggled against Power 4 teams so far this season, how good was that to see them running with confidence and having some success against a good South Carolina run?
Yeah, you said it. They ran with confidence. They ran with confidence. They didn't go down easy. There's a lot of times, and it happens to everyone in the country, but there's a lot of times maybe someone's trying to arm tackle them, at 1 or 2 yards. Well, we weren't falling down today. We weren't being tackled. Those guys were running through it. They were playing behind their pads. They were fighting for extra yards. The offensive line was moving the pile, and then whenever the plays came their way, they did an awesome job of sticking their foot north and going. And I'm happy for those guys. It's a testament to the process that they've been putting in. That whole running back room has been putting in over the last 4 or 5 weeks, and everybody sees that at the game, but I get to see that at practice, and so it's something that we can continue to build on. But I'm really, really proud of Torrey and X for how tough and physical they were today.
Schematically, Ben, it looked like maybe you used more wideouts than usual. Did you do anything different today?
I don't know if I necessarily did anything different. I think each week is is different. Just depending on what the game plan is, and we're one guy kind of short in the wideout room that we normally have. So awesome opportunity for some other guys to get in there and show what they can do. And me, I see the full lens of it. Like Jermichael Carter getting in there and making a big time push crack block on a run play. I mean, that's every bit as sexy to me as like a 30-yard catch. You know what I mean? But that's who he is. He's tough and he's physical, and he loves blocking. And so being able to see him get in there and go do that, man, that's awesome. Go look at him on Torrey Blaylock's first touchdown run. It was awesome. Like, that's a big-time play to me. So being able to see guys who consistently do that, go into the game and translate it from practice to the game, it really makes me happy, and it affirms their hard work.
Did you wrap up last one? Did you know John could punt like that?
Yeah. We work it every week, guys. So hey, if it's on the call sheet, you better be able to execute it. All right. And so he punted it really well today. Pinned it on the one. That was cool.
Did you ever do that at Washington State?
No, I don't think so. I could be wrong. I think we had it in 1 week, but it never materialized. So no, I was really, really proud of him on that punt too. That was probably his highlight of the day right there. So all good. All right, Boomer.